Y'all, it just cut off. So I had to cut it back on so I could finish because it's taking longer than you would think. Okay. All right, there we go. See, to me, this is more art and fun. When I'm in a hurry, I don't go to this trouble. So some of you who are like, oh my gosh, I think one person said, you look like a drag queen, which is very ugly. And don't say ugly things on my channel. I will just delete you. That's so ugly. To just, you know, try to be critical instead of encouraging. There's no need for that in this world. There's enough going on. I consider people like that a troll, and I'm not going to have them. They want to be on the channel, and so my best thing to do for them is not call out their name or not give them any attention, except to say they're a troll. And if you say ugly things like that, you will be removed from my channel. So just don't bother, because I'll remove it.
Just like that.
Yeah, and you won't get your day. You're thinking, oh, I'm going to get my name. No, I'm just going to delete you. So we are going to take this same bronze color that we used in our crease. Again, we're using the same palette for the whole face. And I've got bacon waiting, don't I?
And orange rolls and sausage patties.
I love y'all, but not that much. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I'll finish. Because I need to finish my face for one thing. Oh, I need to blend that out. I have a big splotch. See how I just dropped up a place right there? But let me show you. Let me just show you right now what you can do. Remember how we just used our makeup brush? Don't use the blush brush. You'll just keep putting more on. Use your makeup brush because we've got to wipe this off anyway. And go from where it's clean to it. You're blending into it because you don't want to take it off. But it just gets rid of the splotch. Okay, and then...
That ought to be a t-shirt.
Get rid of the splotch. Y'all, if I made t-shirts like that, would y'all buy them? Mm-hmm. This is the bronzer that we used on the eye.
Don't tell everybody on your YouTube, but I got to run out for a little bit.
Okay, I wouldn't want everybody to know I'm at home alone. Where are you going? Or should you say?
I can't tell you. Be back in a little bit.
Going to buy diamonds?
Cut it out.
Well, text me so I know where you're going. Or is it a surprise to me?
No, it's the warehouse.
Oh, okay. And today I'm going to be watching Church from Home. Our church, luckily, has a Facebook Live page. And on mornings where I'm just running behind, like right now, I should be at church if I was going in about 30 minutes. I'm not going to make it. But that's okay. I don't want to make a habit of it, but I will watch online because there are some things I want to share with you. So, and I'm fixing to do, after I get my face all made up and some clothes on, I'm literally sitting here in my pajama top. This is the most wonderful pajama top, by the way. I'm not going to show it all the way. But it's got the black lace at the top, and it's this beautiful royal purple blue. And I got it at Soma. They have the prettiest, most comfortable, especially if you're older and you have night sweats. They have all kinds of really breathable fabrics for at night. And just even if you're not, it still feels good. And it's a little more than like if you went to Walmart or a regular department store, but I gotta say I like Soma. And you know, how often do you buy a pair of pajamas? So I really do like these. And if I ever am out for business and we have to have two ladies couple up in one room, which they don't typically do anymore, or if I go to like my 5 ladies that we do from high school, I've always got some pretty nice pajamas that I can wear. Okay, so I'm deciding to use a combination between Pinkin and Mod Mauve. Pinkin, Mod Mauve. And I'm going to come down, instead of on the bottom, I'm going to come on the top end and kind of rose it out right there. Woo, that is super pink. My goodness, I'm not going to even re-dab. And we're going to have to blend that out for sure. That's really pink. Stay on the front end on the forehead. See how you have the back bronze right here? Come right in front of that. Boy, that's that pink. Just make sure you fade it out good. And then right on the bridge of the nose like you got sun. Round it out. You know, just like my scar right here, I don't know if it's the age spot or what, but color just won't take right there. It won't take. Let me try again. This is the bronzer. See, it catches on the age spot. Do you see that? I guess because it's got texture. That's a shame. We'll just use that leftover right under here to shadow. And now I will blend out on the top of the chin ball right there. Underneath, top of the chin ball, underneath, top of the chin ball, underneath. Just making sure I get product off in the right place. And where this drops here and here, you can hit that a little bit. Just make sure you blend it. And then blend it down so that it's not a terrible spot. And I'm going to try to pull a little harder on that, pull that color back off. And still have color. It's still very pink, y'all. It feels like it did better on this side. Again, on the bridge of my nose. And then underneath, right there. Yeah, that's too pink. So what do? What I just told you. Come where it is clear and go back into it so it kind of blends it out. You don't want to get rid of it. You just want to get where it blends, there's not a line. I think that's it. I think that's the look. Okay, so you've seen what we were able to do with a blush palette. I'm all done. I am going to go ahead and finish, but if it goes off, I'm just going to complete my look offline. So now what I would normally do, I'm going to set this aside because this has to be clean now. First of all, I am going to use a blending brush and just kind of blend out edges a little more. Just a little more. Just so I don't have lines and, you know, so it has a nice blend to it. Okay. And I'm going to use my TARTEIST, which on one end has the pencil crayon liner for my waterline. Come all the way in. It is a gel liner. It reminds me a lot of the IT Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, the end of it just came off. Oops. I guess it was out too far when something like that happens. Pull it back a little. I'm so glad that didn't go in my eye. It just sat right on my lashes where I was at. See, there's a difference. It just gives it a more finished look when you add the black. And frankly, people say, well, when you get older, you shouldn't do that. To me, this eye looks older. Not that. That's why I'm doing it. I will probably always use black eyeliner. I see people who don't do anything with their lower eye. They don't use lower lashes as they get older, and they don't use lower black liner or a brown liner. I may switch to brown liner. I have thought about that. At least trying it. I might go get some brown liner today. I thought I did. I can't find it though. But anyway, there's too much sometimes. But I feel like it makes you look older, not younger, when you do that. Alright, so we'll just do a little wing today. Oops, it skipped. See, it's just a little wing, and then you're going to lay it flat on the lash line. Make sure you got all the way to the lashes nice and black, and we're just going to kind of keep it thin today. And just do little dashes, go in front of the last dash, all the way in. Just make sure you covered all the skin color. And sometimes you may have to like rotate this because you're doing it sideways. And again, do you see where it skipped right there? You can use the tip to fix that. And if it's not fixing it, it may be that it's starting to dry out. I feel like that looks pretty good. Now matching it will be the trouble. Right there. For some reason, it is always harder to do this side. Always. That's not clean at all. Are you still there? You are still there. You hear the dogs, they're barking at a deer. I can see. Yep, there's a deer. They move here at night and during the day. Peachtree City, they're very welcome. This is a green space. I hope it stays that way. Sometimes I feel like we're fixing to overgrow. I'm trying to just make this smooth, which I feel like I'm adding, and I don't want to add a lot. And that is not a line, it's like a stick. See the difference? So I'm going to show you how we'll fix it. We're going to clean it up. is really hard to get this tip in. I think this may be drying out. That's why it's not as wet. But what you can do is get yourself a cotton bud, and I use these Face Secrets. Ooh, I need to get some more because they have a little pointy edge. This isn't a Q-tip or a regular cotton bud. Q-tip's a brand. And to get it wet, and I'm going to clean up the bottom to make it look like it's more pointy. There. And don't use a swipe more than once, because when you do that, it's not going to have as good of a look. I have to get that wet. Like I said, make sure where you're using it, there's nothing already on it. You're just going to smear it. Okay, let's try one more time to get that a little more pointy look in there. You know what it was? My skin was bunched up. I think that's pretty good. It's close. This is a little thinner than that one, but I don't want to thicken that one. So I may just be a little off. Whatever. So that's that look, and we've done the brows, and I'm just okay with the look that I have today. You can go ahead and take a little brush spoolie and make sure there's no little fuzzes. There's always little fuzzes on mine because I have dogs and the hair just floats through the air. Just come underneath only. I said that, and then I went and it was because some crumbs went above. But don't brush through and get the color above. I'm just trying to get the crumbs off. Oops, that deposited color. That wasn't good. Here, just want to brush through. And then I'm going to use my Chanel eyelash curler, and the mascara will be the L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara, and I will be complete.